Welcome back to Life in Pinstripes. I'm James Yemen.
And I'm TJ Stolzenberg.
We made it. Number 20.
2-0.
Jorge Posada.
That is Posada. You know, Posada was the first Yankee I ever laid actual eyes on.
Really? How old were you?
I was 10 years old. I was at Fenway.
Ooh!
Fenway.
Even better.
Fenway was my first Major League Baseball stadium experience. I'm coming out of the tunnel. I remember my dad was right here. And I'm walking out, and I see Jorge Posada kind of doing that run jog. You remember that Posada, big hip, birthing hips, the run jog he had?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And, man, I was like, Dad, it's Posada. He's like, yeah, bud. And I saw Chuck Knobloch, Bernie Williams, Paul O'Neill, Derek Jeter.
The old-timer
Yankees,
which I...
Oh, my God.
Great dynasty, by the way.
Great dynasty.
One of the best around.
And I think back, I'm like, oh my God, the game itself was very special. The game led off with Chuck Knobloch leading off with a home run.
Chucky Knobloch.
Derek Jeter strikes out.
Ooh.
Paul O'Neill hits a home run.
All right, there you go. Paulie!
Bernie Williams strikes out.
All right, the fact that you remember all this.
I do. It was my first. It's your first. You always remember your first.
That is also true. My first Yankee game was in 2008. It was actually my first and last time at the old stadium against the Oakland A's.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I got to go to the old stadium once, luckily, later in life. That was your first Major League stadium?
Yeah, because I was a late bloomer with baseball. I didn't like it until I was like 12 or 13 years old.
Oh, that's true. That's right. He admitted it.
I do admit it.
I came from the other side of the tracks. I was playing it since I was in the womb. Basically born, bred, fed baseball all day, every day.
This was you when you were like 5 months old.
Yeah. I was hitting around the gush and mush in there.
Yeah.
But I will say this, I went to a lot of Rockcats games. New Britain Rockcats Stadium had a lot of pros come through there, likes of David Ortiz.
Joe Mauer.
By the way, I hope he's doing all right. Yeah. Joe Mauer, yes. A couple other dudes.
Justin Morneau.
All these famous twins and Twinkies that obviously we don't remember because they're the twins and they don't ever do anything important enough. So
no, because the only thing they do well is getting swept by us in the postseason.
Always. We always face them either in the 1-game playoff or in a 5-game playoff, and we always sweep them.
Yes.
But we shouldn't be jinxing things because
we're done with the jinxing.
No jinxing. We'll get into that later. But I want to rewind because I made a promise to James's girl Sarah. We cut last week's episode short, and I was kind of held on a cliff there. I wanted to talk about it a little bit. James's girl, I got to meet her.
Yeah, because you're one of a few people that I actually like in this world to meet my girlfriend.
Hey, you heard it. You heard it here. I'm liked.
Yes.
By one person.
By one out of, there's 7 billion people in the world. Okay, so there's like couples, and you're one of them.
Not that many people like me, so I appreciate that you like me.
Of course.
And
we've been doing this for about 22 weeks.
20 episodes. 22 weeks.
I don't know, I just threw it out there.
That's right. That's a lifetime of love.
Even though I knew you for years before this too. That's
yes. My favorite moment was when I was serving you. I think it was like 2 years ago. You said you put me in your phone as TJ the man.
Oh, that's right.
And I was
you still are TJ.
I was like, I'm the man. Like somebody thinks I'm the man.
Yeah.
So it required me to be the man, to step up and be man-ish.
Now's the time. Better late than never.
So this man takes his girl, I take mine, we go to Bar. Such a weird name, by the way.
It's a bar called Bar. How's that weird?
It's a bar called Bar. It's got pizza. I'm confused. People are sitting down eating dinner. It's like a restaurant. All of a sudden there's like a pool table in like a cabana area. And then in the very back is like
a dance floor?
Trippy acid like light show dance floor.
Oh, strobe lights and all that.
Strobe lights and all that.
Still fun though.
Yeah, it was a great time. I mean,
and I did remember where I parked the car this time.
Yes.
If you guys remember the last time.
And I don't think Sarah knows. Maybe I'm sure you told her.
Yeah.
That was.
She actually watched the episode when I.
Brutal debacle. He thought we lost his car. My debit card got freaking hacked. Bad news bears.
It's okay.
But
everything came together this time.
Sarah was awesome. Sarah, if you're listening, you were awesome. Hoffa thought you were awesome.
I thought you're awesome. That's
James
why we're
thinks
together.
You're awesome.
That's why we're together, right?
And, right? Look at that. No confidence in this man. By the end of this episode, I'm going to remind James how awesome he is.
I could probably use that.
Yes, we're going to do that. And I'll say this. Remember, I walked in to the dance floor, Hoffa leading the way. I looked across. We both looked across because we were wondering, we haven't seen James and Sarah in a bit. We looked over at you guys, and you two were just having a ball.
Oh, you mean just me doing the dance like this?
No, that's my nerdy dance.
Yeah. Okay, I just happened to be part of it when we were...
Two terribly nerdy white guys on the dance floor surrounded by nobody white.
Who gives a crap, honestly? I don't care.
I'm doing the old Jim Carrey, and it's working. These hips don't lie, ladies and germs.
I'm sorry.
But I will say, James and his girl were just in this nice little, like, you look professional. You look like Paul Walker in Fast and Furious. Like,
oh, I like that.
It's like dancing.
Yeah.
And Sarah's like feeling it, and you guys are awesome. And so we're like, yeah. And then, I go outside, have a cigarette, and you come out soon thereafter, and like, yeah, so we're gonna go. And I'm not gonna get too much further into
but I could probably
things,
think about what your mind process was.
My mind process thought, attaboy James, but gentleman that he is,
being the designated driver, driving from about an hour away.
Yes.
And her being a little out there,
new to the area, a little drink.
Had a great time that's all that matters.
He kept her safe. It was his job and duty to do that night.
I did get lost trying to get to her house.
Oh yeah?
I did, yeah.
Where does she live?
She lives in Simsbury.
What part of Simsbury though?
She lives near the Granby line, so...
Oh.
So instead of me going the normal way to go home, I actually went all the way up to 91 to like exit like 36, 37.
Good gracious.
And that's where I got lost. It's like...
Yeah. No, that's like out there.
That's like way up there.
Because if you take Bushy Hill, you're like on it for like forever miles.
Oh yeah,
and you're still in Simsbury. You're like, wow. And then all of a sudden Granby, and all of a sudden you're in Massachusetts.
Oh yeah, that's all it takes. Literally, all you have to do is go, and you're in Massachusetts.
As he says. Speaking of, I feel like we sufficiently. Sarah just saying, hey, what's up? You're awesome.
Shout out as always.
Shout out. We were talking, and speaking of, we were thinking that what an interesting concept. If we were girls, which New York Yankee would we think is the best looking? And you know what? I have no problem admitting who's hot, who's not, just like John Sterling does on the radio.
Yeah, we had this discussion earlier.
But we could say we could play a game of screw, marry, and kill, but that might get a little complicated.
The PG-13 rated
PG-13,
obviously.
Screw, marry, and kill. But best looking, I would have said, and this is a little pulled out of the hat here.
All right,
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Oh yeah.
However,
he sucks.
He doesn't
so
do
anything.
Much of a pussy, and he hasn't played in so long that I can't even look at him. So
he's also wearing number 22, which is my favorite number.
That's my number 2. No,
disgraceful.
He's disgracing that number. No. Robinson Cano still is that number, even before he switched to 24.
Roger Clemens,
and
too.
Roger Clemens. Best Yankee in the facial region.
Ooh, it's a tough one. See, us being Yankee fans, a lot of people would say probably Aaron Judge. Captain, leader, does all the right things, helps out the community.
He has both the white and black.
But
he's got the beautiful Milano skin.
You know who should be up for consideration? Gleyber Torres.
Because he is very sexy.
Because he's very, very young. He's also doing very, very good things on the field right now.
Very good things on the field. He's hitting clutch hits, which knows he's clutch in the bedroom. But he has the faux hawk. A lot of these dudes have the faux hawk.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them. Voigt's got it.
No, not Didi.
Glaber has it. Gary Sanchez has it.
They're all rocking the faux hawk.
The faux hawk is working.
The faux hawk here, as we should call the 2019 Yankees.
Now, who's your most attractive?
I think I just said it.
Most attractive.
Most attractive?
Most attractive.
I still got to say Gleyber Torres. Yeah.
Years ago, obviously, I'm going Derek Jeter, but
I think every girl in the tri-state area would have said Derek Jeter.
Yes.
Even the girl who doesn't know baseball,
Yes.
who doesn't know where first base is, would say Derek Jeter.
Black, a little bit of white, a little Milano skin, so perfect.
3,465 hits, 5-time World Series champions.
That also helps. It's like a real weird one, like Austin Romine or something. No, I'm gonna go with.
All right, what you got?
Dang it! I have to agree with you. I think it's Gleyber Torres.
It has to be. First of all, he's 22.
Yeah.
22 years old. He's doing all these great things. You can't. It's more than just the looks.
Yeah.
It's how he's able to carry the team, and he's helping
so
out with them.
consistent, and it's great consistency. It's not just like, he has really blossomed.
He got robbed of the stuff for starting for shortstop. He got robbed.
Yeah. Hey, and you know what? Let's all remember that James bought the Andujar jersey.
Okay.
And I bought the Gleyber
right.
Torres jersey. And speaking of jinxes, 10 seconds later,
He goes to the
Andujar isn't doing anything anymore.
Yeah, right now he's doing himself on this couch right now, just watching his team do things.
And he can't do anything anymore because
he's got a
doofus.
bum because he's got a bum soldier because it's his doing.
Yeah, it was his doing. And you know what? It was also his undoing. Let's now transition into ugliest New York Yankee.
I got mine.
I hate to say it. I love CC Sabathia.
Oh,
I love him. Oh no! Wait. Because he's fly. He's fly.
It's the way he handles himself.
He does handle himself.
He hits batters. He retaliates for his teammates.
He's hot. That's hot. I'm gonna have to go with Dylan Betances.
He's up there.
Because he's sometimes like a little boy, and he looks like a little bit of a gremlin sometimes, even though he's 6'10".
Yeah, he's like 6'10", like 250 pounds. But for me, I don't think it's Dylan Betances. I think it's either one or two of our guys in the starting rotation. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, J.A. Happ.
Ooh,
yeah.
Because he may be 30-something years old, but man, does he?
He's got like black eye, like he's got like black circles around his eyes.
Yeah,
like
it looks like
raccoon eyes.
He looks like this. It looks like he hasn't slept in like
ever.
like.
Why isn't my changeup working anymore?
His changeup isn't working. He's not that. He's not the 2018 second half J.A. Happ that we were all expecting.
No.
I was excited for this guy, but man, does he suck this year?
Yeah,
he is brutal.
Lit up the home run ball quite a bit there, guy.
Yeah,
and it's making your face a little bit uglier there, guy.
I think if he keeps on pitching the way he's pitching right now, I think those eyeballs are just gonna go just gonna stretch out like for his entire face.
You're right. Other starting rotation guys, James Paxton.
Yeah,
his ears are like satellite dishes. And listen, he's hot some weeks because he pitches lights out some weeks.
Yeah, but after he got injured,
that last outing, he gave up I think 3 or 4 home runs.
He is
to Gurriel Jr. I don't know how to say his name.
Lourdes Gurriel
Jr.
First of all, I have to say that James Paxton is one lucky son of a bitch for not getting that loss.
Oh yeah,
he is one lucky son of a bitch.
Because it was like
he should
6, 5, 7, 5.
He should be kissing DJ LeMahieu's ass for keeping him in the game.
What was the score? 6-5 when he left?
It was because he gave up the second home run to Lourdes Gurriel, and then the Yankees they took over, and they ended up winning on the sexiest Yankee Gleyber Torres walk-off single.
Walk-off single. Didi's slide into home was
yes,
awesome.
I love that.
And then like Brett Gardner picked him up perfectly. That was cool. And the water slow motion. Gotta love it.
Yeah, that was the final of a 9-1 homestand.
Yes, we are rocking. We are cooking.
We're kicking some ass right now.
And we're just gonna.
I love watching this right now.
We're gonna absorb it. We're not gonna freak out. We're gonna continue doing what we do.
It is June 29th.
Feel feelings, but also not write things in stone. We've learned.
Not to do that, because we said that last year, and look what happened.
And speaking of which, because we're gonna get into the London series.
Yes,
because it's going on right now.
History in the making, London.
Literally history in the making. But before we get into that, the Red Sox. Who's the best looking Red Sox?
I think if some of my friends from Boston, I think they could probably answer this question, and that's probably gonna be Andrew Benintendi. Benintendi's got some he's like Illinois hot. I think like Mookie Betts is like Detroit hot. I think the only thing that's
like real hot.
You know what I think Mookie Betts needs to do in order to reach that kind of standard? Shave off that crappy facial hair.
He does have the sideburn. I like the sideburn a little.
The sideburns, but then think of it this way: his facial hair is like my facial hair. It goes up to here, and then there's like patches like that.
It is patchy.
Going all over.
He's still a growing boy. Man, Red Sox don't have that many good-looking people. I do have to say.
Not that I know of.
Because the ugliest, they're on the list. Devers. I mean, Bogarts is pretty good looking.
Bogarts is pretty good. Pedroia looks run down now.
Pedroia has been balding since he started in the league.
Oh yeah, Pedroia pretty much as soon as he was born, next thing you know,
yeah, receding.
His hairline is like
running away.
I think him and Brett Gardner should be brothers with the receding hairline.
Yes. Brett Gardner hasn't had a single hair on his head in like 4 years because he's smart. Once it goes like that, just shave it off, right? Granted, his head does look like a giant eggplant now, but at least we all know he's not balding. He could be 25, he could be 45.
Who knows?
Who knows? But Yankees and Red Sox, it's enough of the hot and heavy talk.
Yes.
The
London series. First time ever that Major League Baseball is getting played in Europe.
Yeah.
And boy, is it starting off with a bang.
Bang. We got real excited because we're the away team. Top of the inning,
top of the first.
1-0, 2-0, 3-0, then
4-0.
No, then 6-0.
And then it became and then
3-run home run makes it 6-0.
It was a 2-run home run actually. It was
no, 3.
Aaron Hicks?
3.
I'm pretty sure it was a 2-run.
Remember,
home run.
they both hit 3-run home runs, both teams.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, I gotta look back at that.
Both teams hit 3-run home runs.
All right.
It was said by the announcer.
Right.
If he's right, it's Joe Buck's fault. That I'm trusting in Joe Buck.
Fine. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. At the end of this episode, I am going to look up the highlight, and
we'll see
if I was right, I'm doing a reaction video right on the camera, and I'm gonna add it onto the episode.
I know for a fact I'm right, so get ready to do a diss reaction. Anywho,
fine. You get to do your own reaction if you're right.
I'm not gonna react. I don't gloat when I win.
Oh, I like gloating.
I just watch you lose.
So that way you can just do this.
Nonetheless, it was 6-0 Yanks in the top. And
then, of course,
2 different sporting routes that James and I take. I take immediate, I've been in that situation before. I immediately, panic, and I'm never safe. Okay, especially against the Red Sox since 2004, which I still have PTSD from.
It's been 15 years. It's
gonna be 15 years, but no lead is safe. No lead is safe. I will say this. It was 6-0, and I'm saying to myself, hey, Red Sox haven't even come to the plate yet. James is like, we are winning this game. They suck. He's literally throwing every jinx out there possible.
Okay, look, here's the thing. The way they've been playing over the last few weeks has been absolutely atrocious. They've had horrible losses against the White Sox and
Red Sox
Blue Jays.
Red Sox have looked a little and the Yankees looking hot. I know.
More like a Freaky Friday kind of thing, which we will explain a little bit later.
It's the London experience. It's Yankees, Red Sox. No lead is safe. So
who would have thought? It was Masahiro Tanaka who's been on fire recently.
James calling the heavens. Certainly.
Heaven Yevon. There you go.
Yes, Heaven Yevon. They responded for the Red Sox.
6-1.
It was 6-1.
6-2.
6-2.
6-3.
6-3.
6-6.
6-6.
And I'm like, what the actual expletive is going on here?
So, by the way, first time I think it said since the 1800s that the starting pitcher of both home and away teams was pulled in the first inning.
Porcello only got 1 out.
Porcello got only 1.
Tanaka got 2.
Tanaka got 2 outs.
It doesn't make a difference though. They couldn't get out of the first inning.
Put it this way, both their ERAs are booped. But
and then they, of course, costing Chad Green the opening.
What was that about? That was a little weird. Chad Green comes in, messes up tomorrow's schedule. Now nobody knows who's pitching. And Chad Green looked a little He did get out of some tough situations, but he didn't look sharp right away.
Yeah, but he didn't allow any runs, which is the most important part.
He settled in. Now, some interesting things about this London experience. Center field is only
385.
385.
I'm pretty sure that's very short.
That's very short.
Anyone can hit center field.
Granted, 400 is usually a minimum.
Well, look at the difference.
For all American League.
Fenway was 390, and Yankee Stadium was 408.
Fenway is 390, however, Fenway's not.
Unless if you consider the triangle, that's like close to 420.
Because it's not Fenway's left center is 390.
Yeah.
And that's the very edge of the Green Monster.
Yeah.
You have the triangle that's 421 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
But in the middle, you probably got it at like 412, but it's still a good 20-foot fence.
Yeah.
Yankee Stadium's 408, dead center. But granted, we're talking before we arrived to do the episode. I'm thinking maybe players will subconsciously think small ballpark, they'll start swinging for the fences a little bit. But who are we kidding? That's what this whole year has been in MLB baseball.
It's been like that. Literally, the home run rate since like 2014, 2015 skyrocketed.
Yes, with the strikeouts.
With the strikeouts and the injuries and broken Yankee hearts and fans with the injuries. It's like,
what is going on? Giancarlo.
Dude. See, when he hit that bomb against the Blue Jays, I'm like, he's back.
He's back.
And he's going to be better than ever. And of course, the next game, he decides, first of all, that was the most awkward slide ever.
He literally body flopped and body slammed.
So I thought he got spiked.
I thought so too.
And then it became another injury. It became the knee.
So here's the thing. They zoom in on the kneecap. And you look at it, it's like, okay, the kneecap skids across the ground. That's normal. He did slide and put a lot of weight on something weird. I honestly think, and this is a shout out to my dad because he brought it up, I think the knee is BS. I think something serious is going on with him. Because he's back on the IL.
And he won't be back until August.
And he's not back till August. So if it's just a kneecap
then
bruise,
what could possibly be going on with him then?
Like he's already had the bicep. Then he was doing it
and then the
back,
and then the shoulder. And then the hamstring. And it's like what possibly could go? What's next?
Seriously.
His foot?
Something's up because either they want to keep his trade value, like, oh, he's still in great shape. Like something is up with him, man.
I don't want to get rid of this guy.
No, we're not gonna, but like, dude, get on the field.
He's on a no trade clause, but Giancarlo, please do not have the same level as Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby,
do not do that.
Is a Janobody, and you are Giancarlo somebody. That didn't work. But Giancarlo, you were literally the best player in baseball when you played the Marlins.
You still have it too.
You still have it in you. Go bat .310 for the Yankees. Hit a bunch of homers. Be surrounded by other people of your quality in the lineup, and produce. Like, that slide into third,
that was Bush League.
That was bullshit. That was,
you wanted to say
that.
I
want to say it because it was honestly some pussy
poop. I don't know what the hell was going. I almost said the other
We want to swear at you, bro.
I don't want to.
God,
there's so many Yankee fans that hate your guts. They almost hate you as much as they hate Gary Sanchez last year.
I never turn on my own team. Even if he strikes out 5 times in a game, I don't care.
You should be first of all,
I've been there. It sucks.
It does.
I don't ever boo. I've never once booed a Yankee. I will call you out.
Not even A-Rod?
No, never. Never. You wear pinstripes, I'm loyal. The end. I will call you out behind the scenes, like right now, me and you calling out Giancarlo, like, dude, what the heck? You were back for 4 games, not even. And you like farted, and now you're back on the IL till August. Like, get out of here.
All right, prepare. I'm going to bleep this out. What the going on? Sorry, I'm going to bleep that out. I had to get that out. I was not very happy.
What the fiddlesticks? What the fudge packer? What the friggin' A?
I'm sorry,
dude.
I feel like every day when it comes with this guy, something new happens. He walks into bed and he hurts his ankle.
Seriously, and also we're dealing with all other Yankees being hurt this entire year.
Luis Severino had a setback.
Oh God.
I don't know what's going on with that.
This is what we're worried about. By the way, this is true. He just told me Severino has a setback. Pitching is our #1 need. Yankees. I know Brian Cashman has a plan. I think he's fixated on Max Scherzer.
No, I don't want Max Scherzer.
I want Max Scherzer. I don't want Madison Bumgarner.
I don't want Bumgarner.
We have 800 lefties already. We have so many lefties. We don't need another one.
Well, here's the thing with
CeCe, Happ, and Paxton. We have plenty of lefties.
See, here's the thing. I don't want.
You want Stroman.
I want Stroman. There's something about Stroman. First of all, when he struck
Stroman too.
When he struck out Eduardo Nunez at Fenway Park, and he went, yeah! I'm like, yes, I love that. And first of all,
that life is awesome.
He also said how he thinks he can handle the bright lights of New York, and I love that kind of energy. And plus,
he has stepped up every time. You're right. He has stepped up in New York. You're right. I've seen it. When he comes to New York, he's like, I think he's like hinting.
He may be like 5'8", like 160.
I want to be a Yankee.
He may be 5'8", 160, but man, will he get you?
I'll take that heart. He has some sick stuff.
And you don't have to give up a whole lot.
He's not that expensive. But you know what? We have some expensive pieces to move around. We have Frazier, who's got nothing.
He's got nothing to show for now. So,
but you know, he's got no fielding credit, but he does have hitting credit, like we've talked about. He said he went down to the minors batting 283 or something like that.
Yeah, he
can hit.
He also showed up to AAA 72 hours after he got demoted. and he's like 3 for 22 or like some horrible stat.
So he's on some crazy.
Why do you think he wasn't called up instead of Mike Tauchman got called up instead of Clint Frazier?
Well, because they knew Clint. Once you go down for the 15th time, dude, it's like he probably made some mistakes, went drinking one night, and
yeah, exactly. Just
down goes Frazier.
See, here's another thing. The Yankees also got, I don't know if you know this guy, Matthew Boyd, some pitcher from the Tigers who apparently is having a good year. Have you heard about that?
I've heard of him. I didn't know we got him.
No, we don't got him. There's been some talks though. The Tigers want Gleyber Torres.
No.
Not a chance. I'm sorry.
I swear to God, Cashman or anybody, if you guys get rid of Gleyber or one of those key pieces that makes everybody smile,
and do
you know they're all forming a brotherhood that this team could be together for years. Do not break that up.
Thank you. Somebody agrees with me.
Do not break it up. Like this friendship right here.
Thank you.
For years.
Somebody agrees with me. I remember in the offseason.
All the pieces.
I remember in the offseason when people were like, I want Andujar's ass out of New York. I'm like, you guys have no sense of baseball.
Because they're all business people. You know what? They see Andujar, who had the basically rookie of the year type year.
They took it away from him.
All they see is value and numbers and what they can get in return. Oh, do you get off by getting a solid return on your credit there, guy? I don't know business talk, but it's like, cool. This is human beings playing a sport, and look at the brotherhood that has been formed.
Torres and Duhart, they've been
Gleyber, Gary Sanchez, Judge, even Voit. All these boys are in it, man.
Speaking of Gary Sanchez, remember when people wanted Gary Sanchez out of New York in the offseason?
Oh, right. That's just New York for you. Every time you do something, they poke you. But he responded right.
Oh, man, he's having the best revenge year
He
ever.
is. Defensively, we just saw a stat. He's only had 5 pass balls this year.
Unlike 18 he had
like
last year.
18 and
First
22
of all,
at
he's
this
a lot
point.
quicker.
Yes.
Defensively, he's actually hitting for average.
Looks like he's just kind of trying. You know,
he's trying. He's doing
instead
a
of
lot
just reaching, he's getting his legs over.
Well, he's healthy.
And damn, is his swing back.
His swing is beautiful, by the way.
Swing is beautiful.
You know when he hits it the other way, you know he's back.
Yes. And speaking of the Freaky Friday thing James mentioned, because we're actually coming to an end already.
I know. Wow, really?
Yeah.
There's so many things I want. We didn't even do our tip of the cap, by the way.
We say this at the end of every episode.
I know. I'm sorry.
Every episode.
We gotta do one more thing.
Every episode, I'm like, we should do 45, and you're like, we're gonna do 30, and then every episode, you're like, wait a minute.
We still got 2 minutes. The tip of the cap is not gonna take 2 minutes.
I will say this: the dominance factor of who is the dominant force in the AL East or in MLB in general is the Yankees right now.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm not saying it just because I'm like a Yankee fan.
No, they have the best record in the American League, and they're also they're a freight train right now, led by DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu batting probably over 340 now because he has another 3-hit game.
And you guys wanted Manny Machado. Let me just say that's been my line the entire season. Every time DJ LeMahieu, that's 340.
Which is amazing. He is batting 340 because we saw the stats in Colorado. He batted 340. James loves like hating on the fact that like screw you Machado, and I dig that too because screw you Machado, you suck.
Yeah. And
he got ejected the other day and it was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
But I will say this, DJ, you are our new DJ. Remember when I said that like episode 9 or something like that?
Yeah, DJ is
he's replaced our new DJ. You know, Derek Jeter's gone, but DJ LeMahieu's here, and guess what, man? The guy can rake any place field. Usually going oppo. He had the bases loaded just then. We were only up 8-6.
It was 8-6, and then next you know,
or it was no,
it was 9-6. Yeah, because Gardner walked, and then next you know,
he rips a ball, pulls it down the line, and then like, where's the left fielder? No respect. They think he's gonna go opposite. Left fielder was like a mile away. Bases clear. It's now 12-6. DJ LeMahieu hits for power, hits for average. The home run numbers are rapidly climbing, by the way.
He has 12.
And he had, no joke, I think he had like 1 or 2 for the first,
yeah, he had 1 or 2 in the first,
months.
like 35 games.
Yeah.
And now he has 12. And by the way, his career high, 15.
Yeah.
So he's bound to hit at least 20.
Yeah. Like that. So, with that.
All right, now I'm all set.
Boom. What a beautiful, quick, beautiful episode.
I know.
Yankee talk, man.
First of all, it is very hot outside.
It's very
I'm
hot.
feeling it right now.
There's a huge AC blasting on me right now. It's the only reason I'm not slightly glistening and not drenched.
I'm very close to glistening right now. But
You are glistening. You have olive oil skin.
Yes.
With your olive oil skin, tell them where they can find us on social media.
Yeah, you can find us on Twitter at Life Pinstripes, Instagram Life and Pinstripes. My Twitter's JM21. Yours is whatever the hell it is.
Stolzenberg TJ.
There you go.
I'm using it. I'm actually using it.
Yep.
I'm trying.
Little by little.
Little by little.
Also subscribe to my YouTube channel, James Yevon. You can see me comment on the little things.
Yeah. We're doing all that stuff because guess what? We're a force of nature just like the New York Yankees, and we're not going away.
Yes.
Follow us or get out of the way.
Yeah. Can't believe it's almost July.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
I know. Well, once again.
With that being said,
thank you all for watching. We will see you next week.
never forget to rock and or roll.
There you go. Yeah. That was good.
That's what we do. That's what we do. That's what we do.